There we go. All right, so I am working on this TDX SP2. As you can look at it, it's a heavy duty. It's an HD. I'm replacing the right motor and batteries. But check it out. Here it is. There's a hard knock whenever you're driving the power chair, and apparently it's on the right side. Whoever came out and did the eval. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prop the power chair on its side. So I have the new battery that I'm gonna replace, and I'm just gonna use that as my block. I'm just gonna put it underneath. I am gonna leave the box on there, because if you leave it without the box, those terminals will spark. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see that. So let's go ahead and start by removing the drive tire, and I'm going to use, I know it's not a number 8, I could probably use a 7/32, but let's go ahead and use, is it a 4th? No, I know it's a standard. I think it's a 6. Let's see if I have that. I would use my drill, but I left it back in Florida. I guess we'll just go with the 7/32. That's gonna have to do. If you have your drill, that would be the easiest way to do it. Make sure that you always put it on drive. If you put it on push, you're gonna notice a lot of times the wheel will spin. This one's pretty tough, but bolts are kind of rusted out too. But let's take this bad boy off. Perfect. So now we could do 2 at a time. This shouldn't be that hard. Okay, once you take that off, we'll take the tire off. Now we're gonna leave the hub on there. So before I take anything else off, I'm gonna get the motor that they sent to me, make sure it's the correct size, because I would hate to take everything off and not be the right size. It's the right side. So there you go. There it is. It's the right side. We'll need the hub. Here's that key. We'll need to attach the lever, the brake lever. So I'm gonna start off by taking off the center bolt. All my tools are, I don't know why they do that, but they do. It gets on my nerves. Every time. I guess maybe because I use them so much, I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna add an extender just to be cool. So let's go ahead and add the extender to this. What is this? 3/4. Let's pop this out. I'm hoping that this is not gonna be jammed, because if it is, I did not bring the hub puller with me, because like I said, I'm traveling from Florida and I'm over here in Mass. So please come out. Yes, thank you. I don't even think I have any lube spray or anything with it. Okay, so now that we have that, we're gonna get started on the motor itself, and I believe that's gonna be 7/16. No, I was wrong. I'm always wrong, man. It's actually gonna be a 1/2. All right, let's get this going. Probably one of the easiest motors to remove. And what I went through the corner. This one's actually, whoever came out and did this is already out halfway. It felt kind of wobbly. Maybe that's the reason it was thumping. Make sure we don't lose anything. And the nice thing about putting even that box, the battery that whenever this falls out, it's gonna hit the battery, and it shouldn't tumble. Perfect. So now that we got that out, we'll take the motor out. Now we're gonna have to replace this back here. So let's get our Phillips. I'm trying to put everything in front of the screen. So you're gonna have a Phillips screw, and then you're also gonna have another one. Well, there should have been another one right there, but I know this one does have a set screw right in here. Okay, so we're gonna have to get that one out. Cannot remember. That's not it. I believe this one's it. Yep, this is it. Gosh dang it, I was wrong again. I'm telling you guys. Come on, look at that, man. That shows you how much I know about this stuff. Can't even get the right size. Okay, so we got the motor out. Now we're gonna transfer the lock to this side. So we're gonna, you don't have to take it off completely, just loosen it up. And if you have trouble taking this off, wiggle a little bit. And if not, get your flathead, which I didn't bring one, and just kind of pry it out like that, and it'll come out. Here in a minute, there we go, just like that. We could move this to the side, bring the new one, and we're just gonna line it up. So, neutral, make sure it spins. Because there's really only one way to put it on. So, once you put that on, let's go ahead and lock it back in place. Just like that. Let's get the cover that goes in here. Let's get the screw. Like I said, this motor, it's probably one of the easiest motors that you could actually install. Perfect. So let's make sure that it works. Walk, 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 walk. Let's get this lead out. The hardest part, I think, on replacing this is putting that motor lead back on there, because for some reason, a lot of times, that becomes a pain in the butt. But hopefully, since I'm filming, it's not going to be that hard. Okay, so we want to line up the holes. At least start one. I usually start off the corner ones so it could hold in place. And then once you do that, I'm not going to tie in everything up yet, just enough to where it's going to stay in place. Okay, and then once I have these in here, I'll be able to tighten everything up. It even looks like this bolt's kind of bent a little bit. Like I said, boys or girls, if you have powered tools, finish a lot faster. This one's actually missing the cover as well. I could tell it's missing from right here. Some of these customers think that these power chairs are off-road, and they're really not. See, like that's how I could tell the bolt's kind of bent, because it shouldn't be that hard to go on. I wonder if they sent lubrication. Come on. The good thing about this today is that we have power on the power chair. Of course they didn't. So what that means is that I don't have to. Oh, they did. Awesome, man. Look at that. Anyway, care. Thank you for sending lube. I appreciate that. Lube is good for motors. Drive, push, and then we're gonna put all these little warning stickers on there. So even though, man, you know, I don't know if the tires are probably gonna cover it, but I guess it's more for like when we replace the motors. And then before using this product, read and understand the user manual. Okay, so that's for you newbies. I'm gonna stick it on right here just for you guys in case you're just starting out. And then I am gonna lube the stem right here. So, gosh dang, I had a bad shot, man. Okay, almost there. I should lube the whole dang chair, but this little tube is not gonna do the work, the trick. But I am gonna lube that up because that's where the hub is gonna go. And this one has a key, so let's take this key off. And I'm just gonna keep it in the box. Or not. Maybe not, guys. Look at that. What a terrible aim. There we go, it's coming out, yay.